a reality check, cause the customer is always fucking wrong. They talk a bunch of shit, but we know what is going on. Does your dumb ass think that I was born yesterday? If you ain't got a receipt, then you can walk the fuck away, cause there ain't no time. I'm fucking gone at 5, and I know your banshee ass don't care if I live or die. So to you, I bid adieu, because you're always fucking wrong. Bitch, say so long. See that asshole 3 drinks in, complaining that his steak is raw, but you could use it as a frisbee and couldn't cut it.
What's up, bitches? This is Spectral. I forget what day it was. It was March something. It was either a Saturday or a Sunday. I'll put something right there to remind y'all, but it was a day I could never forget. And you're going to be wondering the title, why do you hate customers? Well, for those that don't know, I have a job, right? This is my first job. I'm not going to say what it was until I leave that job or just stop giving a fuck about it, but I work at a clothing store, retail, right? And I'm going to be honest, for a first job, I'm not trying to advertise or trying to, get people to come work at these places. I mean, that's really up to you guys, but for a first job, it's pretty fucking good compared to, like, fast food, which I will probably hope to God never work at, something like that. But, I work at a clothing store, and overall, I like what I do. I'm good at what I'm doing. I'm hoping I never get put at something else, because it'll be a fucking disaster, but this day was essentially a full shift for me. I say essentially because it was on like 15 minutes shorter for God knows whatever reason. And there is 4, technically 3, but one of them is I'm just going to be ranting about, but there were key events that happened on this day, and you might not believe me. You might think I'm bullshitting, but it happened. It fucking happened. So I'm going to be going over these events the best I can, and yeah. Alright, you hoe-ass, trollin'-ass, dumbass, fucking Japanese cunts, it's your boy Spectral, and welcome to Act 1. Figure it the fuck out, you Nigerian bastard. So, I forgot to explain why. So, you have customers, right? In retail, you're going to have to deal with customers all the fucking time. These customers, 10% of the time, they can have common sense. 90% of the time, they're not going to have common sense, and they're going to act like they've never been inside of a fucking mall or a clothing store in their entire fucking life. Okay? Okay? Well, welcome to Spectral's class of Common Sense 101, bitch. Okay? I'm going to teach y'all some fucking common sense, alright? Some of these people just need to get their driver's license revoked, and I wonder what is going through their fucking heads. And the area I work at is so overrated. It's so fucking overrated, and it dumbfounds me how many people we fucking get here on a daily basis. And now that the weather is getting hotter, unfortunately, people are starting to come in a lot more with their fucking kids. That's going to be something I'm going to have to talk about later. But fear the fuck out Nigerians. So this is the first thing that happened today. And this is, at this point in time, I'm just done giving a fuck about these people. Because this happened to me before, and I was nice, okay? But I also, it just made me feel like an idiot, and I'm just done caring about these fucking people. Most of these people do not have common sense worth a fuck. They can't look around, and it's not even that big of a fucking store. It's not. And if an employee says they don't know because they don't want to deal with your ass, leave them alone. Leave them alone. People work in these places, they're going to range from the ages of 16 to 50. Mostly between 16 and 25, 27, somewhere like that. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Don't start shit with them, because the last fucking thing you want to do is starting shit with a fucking retail employee that got nothing to lose, which is me. Okay, I could lose my job in the next few days I work there because I just go off on these fucking customers. I don't care. I don't care. And the other employees don't care. But more of the story is, these fuckwads I don't care who you are. They ask the dumbest shit. And they don't know what to open their fucking eyes. They don't open their eyes and look. Hey, do you have a jean jacket? I don't fucking know. They keep changing the store layout every like 2 other weeks, and I'm not there enough to really give a fuck where everything's at every fucking day. Okay? Hey, do you have a mini skirt for this? Go check girls section. So let me get to this Nigerian Sierra Leone Merudo looking motherfucker, okay? Looking like he serves the goddamn fucking Haiti fucking football team or something. Oh, I can't believe you said that, Spectral. Suck a dick. It's just what it is. If you guys never worked retail, and I'm not trying to sound like a, but this place that I work at is one of the better ones, I would say, of the entire fucking county and town, okay? Compared to shit like, fucking Hardee's or Walmart. I would honestly lose my shit working at those places. In fact, it's my first job is a fucking blessing. You don't understand how lucky I am to have this kind of job. It's pretty laid back, but it could easily turn annoying real fucking quick, especially on Saturdays and Sundays. But anyways, I had this happen before with a similar bitch, but it was around, before my break, right? And I get this dude. He comes up to me and he's like, hey, I don't even remember what he asked. Do you have, and it was around the entrance. I was trying to get back to the fitting room because we have a fitting room that I'm mainly in. And I was coming back from women's and he's like, hey, do you have insert, a manly, masculine clothing, whatever, like a suit or something. And I'm like, go check men's. That's literally what I said. Like, I didn't even bat an eye on it. I was like, go check men's. And that's essentially saying, in a nicer way, figure it the fuck out. And for the next... And we didn't have the suit that he was asking for. I don't remember what it was, but we didn't have it currently at the time. It was around late March. Don't really care. But I keep seeing this motherfucker every time I come out of the fitting room. Just, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where? Where is it? Figure the fuck out, dumbass! And he finally left. Anyways, that's Act 1. Get your fucking shit together, okay? If you can't accept that we have something, then we don't have it. Get the fuck out of the store. There's other clothing stores around. Okay? I swear to God, this summer season is going to make me lose my fucking mind. Because I feel like every day, even if it's a Monday or a Tuesday, it's going to feel like Black Friday. And I worked at Black Friday. It actually wasn't that bad. Mainly because I didn't get bothered, but it was packed in a bitch. But for all you adult men, and especially you foreigner fucks, figure it out. And learn how to speak motherfucking English. Alright, you hoe-ass trolling bitches. Welcome to Act 2, also known as Hey! Yep, that's the subtitle. So, what the fuck is Hey? Right? This is one of the ones I told my friend about. And it just I almost cracked the fuck up while this was happening. But, so, here where I live, there's a bunch of redneck, ghetto, fucking crackhead motherfuckers. But one of the more annoying ones, if not the most annoying one, is... Now, we don't get a whole lot of them because they don't know this place I work at exists. Because they're always on the fucking road, eating the fucking Resident Evil 2 remake burger on the fly. These big, fat, pot-bellied, pig-looking ass truckers, right? Big old beard, fucking looking like Mike Mitchell and shit. Okay, looking like they just consumed a whole bottle of Coca-Cola and fucking Mentos, and their stomach just fucking absorbed it. looking like you just kick them in the stomach, they're just gonna fucking explode, looking like the trucker in fucking Sausage Party, okay? But I had someone like that in the store, fucking, checkerboard fucking shirt, okay, hat, okay, front like this, not a Yankees fan, but like this, yeah, fuck that hat, but... he roamed around the store, and I was in the back middle of the store. I was around the toddlers section, and I don't know why this fucker was even in that section in the first place. I think he was trying to smell some fucking panties or something. But, as I was trying to, of course, go back to the fitting room, as always, this always fucking happens when I try to go back, not when I try to go out in the sales floor. I hear that dude, and I see him in my peripheral vision. I see him, and he's like, "Hey!" Well, he didn't say "hey" yet, but he was like, "Hey, excuse me." That's what he's like. And I had a split second, Dying Light 2 split decision of, should I help this guy, or should I just pretend I just didn't hear him? And I have my earpiece. So, I walked on, and about 5 seconds later, he didn't follow me, but all the fuck I heard from behind me was, "Hey!" Now, you might think I'm a dick for doing that, but trust me, these fucking people, and if this motherfucker was looking in the bathroom, I'm sorry, figure it out. I'm opposed to everywhere having public bathrooms. If I ever made a business, of course, I'm going to say it's public bathrooms, but, yeah, they're actually going to be something out there. They're actually going to be just for the employees only, because we need the bathrooms more than you. And some of these people, all I'm going to say is some of these people just come in with, like, the worst bowel movements ever. And, dude, what the fuck is wrong with your day? So, this truck was like, "Hey!" Like the fucking Lego guy from those, those Lego commercials that you saw on TV. He just stole the money from the bank in Lego City. "Hey!" I mean, it's what he sounded like, okay? And I just stayed in the fitting room. I was honestly scared of going back on there. I was scared that my GM was gonna come back with me. I was like, "Hey, what the fuck, man?" No. Didn't want to serve him. Didn't like his vibe. Okay, didn't like what kids nowadays say. I'm not even going to say it because it's probably going to give people a stroke. But yeah, that was Act 2. That fat trucker bitch can go fuck themselves. And if you have friends that are truckers, send him this video. I'm going to teach him some fucking common sense. I'm going to slap him so fucking hard. All their facial hair, all their hair in general is going to fall off. And they're gonna act the way I want them to act. So yeah. All right. So this one, I don't know if anyone's gonna believe me, but it happened. A lot of stuff that's happened in my life has been pretty shitty and pretty insane, but this is the most insane shit I've probably ever seen at this place so far, and yeah, it was something. This all happened in the same day, by the way. So, this was around way after my second break, right? I normally have 2 breaks. But, you got this Kami Utsushimi looking motherfucker. She literally looked like Kami Utsushimi. I'm not even kidding. She had... So... Imagine Starlight Season 1 face with Nicki Minaj 2015 body. That's what this bimbo looked like. A literal bimbo. And she was fine as fuck. She was fine. Nice pair of titties. A nice juicy ass in this fucking black bodysuit. I don't even know what it was. But that's what she looked like. Good, luxurious, golden hair, blue eyes. And I've seen glimpses of her. She didn't talk to me, but Yeah. Okay, yeah. And, I've heard her talk, to different employees and stuff as I was doing shit in the sales floor, and she literally sounded like a Visco girl. And if you know what Visco girls sound like, this is what they sound like. Like, oh my god, like she was over in the theater yesterday. That's what they sound like. Okay, that's what they sound like. But imagine that cranked up just a little bit more. This one wasn't on the cranked up side just yet, but this bitch was fine. I will admit I was staring at them cheeks. Okay, I'm surprised no one slapped her ass more than like 3 fucking times on her duration of her presence. But eventually she just disappeared, right? I was in the girls' toddlers section around the same place I was during the hey incident. And this is gonna sound hilarious. I don't know if I can do this type of scream anymore, but all the fuck I hear, I just hear this scream, this wail, this mewl, this longing scream. And all the fuck I heard was and I heard it all the way over there. And it was pointing to the fitting room. And so I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Is someone giving birth or something? And like a high-pitched womanly scream. I don't know how old this woman was, like mid-20s, late 20s. I don't know. She looked fine as fuck, by the way. It was literally Starlight from The Boys. Okay, I'm not even kidding. But I go into the fitting room. And the screaming is going on and fucking off. And it wasn't even in the fitting room. I take a left. And I see my manager, Mark. And this is where the bathrooms are. And he's standing by one of the bathrooms, the left bathroom. We only have 2 fucking bathrooms. And he was like, give me that look. There was someone else, I don't remember, maybe one of the other dudes was over there, like, just standing guard by this. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Tell me why this bitch was having the worst explosive diarrhea I've ever fucking heard. You're not gonna believe me, but it fucking happened. I don't know what this bitch ate, drunk the other day. What in the fuck did this bitch eat for this shit to happen? She had to have drunk something from the tipsy bartender. If you don't know what the tipsy bartender is, look it up. I might put up a picture on the screen what this bitch fucking drunk. What in the fuck? All I hear was the sound of a woman screaming from a bathroom. And the sound of shit blasting out of her ass. Like a cartoonish fucking sound. And you can literally hear it from the bathroom. Like, maybe 6 or 7 feet away. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And Mark is like, yeah, it's not going well for her. And I'm like, is it that one girl? And I was like, yeah. And she's just fucking screaming. And then the fucking other customers were like, what the fuck is going on over there? And I was thinking that this bitch is gonna fucking die or something from dehydration. And like, this shit went on. And I had to watch because this was honestly pretty fucking entertaining. She eventually gets out after like 10, 15 minutes of doing this shit straight. 15 minutes straight. And she's pale and still has the fucking her fit on and shit. And the bathroom looked like a fucking tornado went through it from the glimpse I seen. I never went inside the bathroom yet. Hopefully never will. Because I don't trust those fucking bathrooms and, all that shit. But the smell. And she waltzed out the fucking store after that. She was like, no thanks. It's still a mystery to me what the fuck happened. but the smell was just, it hit us, and I'm just like, ugh! That's all I can fucking say about that smell. And I had to fucking leave from the fitting room like 15 fucking minutes. I don't even think anyone for the rest of my remember my time there. Surely someone had to clean it up, but I was like, no, I ain't doing it. Even if you're paying me $100 to do it, fuck no. But yeah, Bimbo had the mud butt, explosive fucking diarrhea, just volcanic. It was a fucking disaster, okay? And I'm surprised my GM didn't go inside and try to comfort the fucking girl, because you know how GMs are and shit, but yeah, that happened. So this one's kind of going to be the miscellaneous section of the video, because, you know, this happened all the fucking time, but it also happened a lot that same day. I first want to touch about parents. Stop bringing your fucking ugly ass barking piece of shit kids into these stores on busy ass days. Stop. You should be bringing these fucking I'm like, okay, kids, okay. Stop bringing your babies in fucking strollers. Stop doing it. And these fucking toddlers, and they're not even watching these toddlers, and they're wondering why they're getting lost. You know, they're wondering why their child's missing because you're not holding their hand. Stop bringing your fucking kids in general to these stores. Stop it. Okay, if I ever open a store, I'm banning fucking babies. I'm banning strollers. No. Okay? I shit you not. There was like a family with like 4 different kids, and I'm just like, guys, god damn. And though it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's like, oh my god. And some of these foreigners let their kids roam around, and they just wonder why they always get lost. Well, maybe you should keep an eye on your fucking kids, okay? More of the story. And one of these days, there was like baby stroller after baby stroller after baby stroller with 3 different little beanie babies and a pregnant woman. You know what I mean? Like, well, you see, you know, we don't like bringing their kids in there either. Well, stop bringing them! Leave one parent at home. Leave the other to the fucking store. And if you're single, well, figure it out. Figure it out. Get a friend to take care of them while you're gone. I'm sorry, you know, friends with benefits. But it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. I swear, there was this one kid, not the same day that, you know, all this other events happened, but there was this one 5-year-old, 6-year-old, had to have been 8-year-old, right? And this kid was decked out, head to toe, with military gear. Fucking bulletproof vest, a fucking revolver, ocelot revolver, and a fucking grenade. Looking like the one kid off of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, okay? If that kid was in a police station, he would have been shot. Just with that grenade alone. Shot and killed. Okay? More of the story, stop bringing your fucking crying ass babies. I think the toddlers are a lot worse. Because they just don't know. Like, these parents just do not give a fuck. And not to mention, these people in the fitting rooms, like, we don't have enough fitting rooms. We only have one entire fitting room, right? We have a fitting room, but, you know, 7 different rooms in total. 6 normal, plus 1 disabled one. And some of these people just take fucking forever. And another thing, let's move on from the kids. For all you 70-year-old grandmas, stop. These fucking, like, you need to be at home or in a retirement house, okay? I don't know what kind of, this is elder abuse, okay? They're gonna get fucking socked in the face one of these days, because they're gonna be asking the most retarded questions to the wrong employee, and then they're just gonna get right in the face, and then they're gonna die. So, yeah, don't send your fucking grandmas, your dementia-ridden grandmas and grandpas to these fucking stores, and also clean up after yourself in the fitting room. Some of these people, again, just don't have common sense, and will close the door behind them after they're done in the fitting room. Normally how it works is when you're done in the fitting room, you take all the unwanted shit, you give them to me, and you leave the fitting room door open with no hangers, no clothes. Right? And shit. I'm drawing a blank here. Drawing a blank. But yeah, some of these people just don't do that. They will leave the fitting room, leave all the shit in there, and leave the door halfway closed. And sometimes I don't even know if they even left, because I don't want to be a creep and knock or even look down like a damn creep. I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to. And there was this one Mexican couple, right? I forget if they had a kid with them, but it was fucking packed this one time, and this Mexican, they had a child, they had a baby with them. Now I remember, but this bitch walks out, and I'm like, hey, are you done with room number 6? And she's like, no. I wait for them to leave. They're clearly done with number 6. I'm like, you fucking liar. Don't ever come back here again. Don't ever come back here again. Don't ever come back, or I'm kicking your ass out of the fitting room. And there should honestly be like a time limit for when people, how long they can stay in those fitting rooms. Like, I would say 10 minutes max. Like, some of these people, I don't care how old you are, they just fucking take forever. And then some of these people have the audacity to go in for fucking seconds later, and then they're wondering why everything's full. You can wait. Okay? So there's that. The last thing I want to talk about is these foreign fucks. So, look, I know it's a free country. I know English is the dominant language in this country. It is. It's not the main language. It's the dominant language. And honestly, you gotta treat it as such. I don't care if you're from India. I don't care if you're from France. I don't care if you're from Mexico. I don't care if you're from fucking bumfuck Quebec. Learn how to speak proper English. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not like trying to learn Arabic. It's not hard. Speaking of Arabic, some of these fucking people, like, this is not your country. And you can't just be walking in completely barefoot. I've seen it. What are you doing? You're just asking to get fucking tetanus. Okay, you're asking to step on a nail, right? Oh boy, like, sometimes you have these Indian fucks. I don't know where these Indians keep coming from. I don't know if it's because Arjun told them about, a cute young boy that had the Yote copy, and now they're just calling me brother and shit. I've literally had that happen on my first few days of working here. Some of these Indian fucks, if not the first day, or the second day, really, I had two dads just coming up to me like, brother. I ain't your fucking brother, bitch. Fuck you, okay? I'm not your brother. I'm not your homie. I'm not your Negro. I'm not your brother. Go fuck yourself. You know? I'm not your brother. And some of these people are like they just ask me questions. Like, like, I don't want to understand. Like, some of these older fucks sometimes will just mumble shit like, it's the exact same reason why they need to be in a retirement home, because they can't speak worth a fuck. If you can't speak worth a fuck beyond the age of like 62, get the fuck out. Okay, you don't need to be in public anymore. Get out. I'm sorry if I pissed off anyone, but I'm just saying, But yeah, that's really all I gotta say. Was there anything else? Oh yeah, there was something. there was something I wanted to discuss, and this is probably going to piss a lot of people off, but let me get the glasses on right here, because I'm about to go unhinged. And I want you guys to understand, God damn, that looks awful. I want y'all to understand that to thrive in this society now, you have to have common sense. And a lot of people don't. A lot of motherfuckers don't. Right? And I'm going to tell you something right now. I can't stand these big shot personalities, these garbage, I don't give a fuck personalities. First, you got the truckers. Then you got these, and the foreigners don't even come close to being as annoying as these fucks. Because honestly, if I get one more person that's like, I'm just gonna ignore him. I'm just gonna like walk away from him. I don't care. Management can take care of them for all I care. I mean, that's up to them. But I cannot stand these black, ghetto, straight from Detroit, straight from fucking St. Louis, East Chicago, Gary fucks. And I also cannot stand these white, toothless, crackhead, fucking banging their heads on walls, heroin addict fucks. I cannot stand them. I cannot stand them. The I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck personality. I'm gonna end up going to prison for punching someone because that shit happens. Okay? There's nothing more than I hate than the ghetto shit. The ignorant shit, the you think you're larger than life shit. Okay, I'm actually gonna tag the story on. This happened way early on. This is one of the first instances happened, and you can say this was my fault too, but I really don't care. I was in the girls' toddler section, and you got this ghetto bitch with her kid, and she wanted to know if I had these little baby shoes about the size of like this triangle, like about the size of these, right? And I'm like, I don't know. I just didn't know if, well, I think she was asking for a different size, right? And she essentially wanted me to go check in the back. I'm like, no. And it's like, why not? I was like, because that's not my job. And then I walked away from her. And you want to know what she said? All right, honey, let's walk away from this idiot before I cuss him out. And I'm like, I hope you do. Please do. Please do. Because I promise you, it's going to be a fucking screaming match. I'm not trying to, like, cause violence, but sometimes I just want to leap to these fuckers' faces and just start beating their ass. Like, if you can't accept that what I do is what I do, I shouldn't be going into the back, period. Back of the store, like way back in the store. My job is to be in the fitting room, and that's where I'm staying at. And if you can't accept that we don't have something, good. I hope that bitch never comes back, and I'm hoping that she doesn't come back. And of course, my GM bitched to me about it. Well, she didn't bitch to me about it, but she, I learned from my mistakes. Nowadays I just, call up someone, hey, can you help me with someone? And then just let them take care of it, because I don't want to deal with it, right? But I promise you, if that shit happens to me again, if someone, like, blatantly insults my intelligence again, I promise you it won't end well. I'm just gonna, like, ooh, boy, it will not end well. It will not fucking end well. I don't give a fuck if I get pummeled for it. You don't get to walk away and say that and me not saying anything. Honestly, I actually laughed it off because it was fucking funny how they even took it. So, yeah, there's that. So, that's going to be it for this video. And yeah, if you're going to be going to these retail stores, like, anything retail, have common sense. And treat your fellow employees with respect, please. Or else you're going to get fucking socked in the face.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious glorious feeling I'm happy again.